Hi everyone, Dennis from Canon USA social media team here again. I'm out on the north coast of Long Island, New York with the new Canon PowerShot G5X Mark II. I've been walking around, getting some fresh air, and putting the camera to work. Let's see what we can find. This photo looks interesting. I love how the pedals look. Let's see if I can get closer. The G5X Mark II has a couple of really cool features that helps me out with close-up and macro shots. The lens is a half life-size macro that can focus as close as 7.8 inches at the telephoto end. So how I normally shoot close-up and macro without a dedicated macro lens is to zoom in as far as I can, manually focus as close as it'll let me, and then get close until it comes into focus. This camera lets me check critical focus by zooming in up to 10 times in both the LCD and EVF. It also has focus peaking to highlight what is in focus. Perfect. Got the shot. Wow, look at that view. That is an awesome view. It would be awesome to try to get a panorama. The G5X Mark II has a mode for that. Kind of like my smartphone, the camera lets me start and end the panorama. Then it'll stitch the shots together and finally save it as a finished JPEG in camera. Now, I've always learned that you shoot your images with your camera held vertically and at a medium focal length for the best panorama landscapes. The camera has a button on the lower left part of the screen that lets you change the orientation and direction of your panorama. Let's try one. Looks great. What I'm really liking about this camera is the lens. Yes, it is a variable aperture, but it goes from f1.8 wide open at 24 millimeters and f2.8 wide open at 120 millimeters. That means I can get a great portrait focal length and still have a shallow depth of field. Now, if I hit the maximum mechanical shutter speed of 2,000 of a second and it is still overexposed, I have a few options. I can turn on the internal neutral density filter, and if that is still overexposed, I have another way of compensation. In the shooting menu, I can turn on the shutter mode from mechanical to electronic, which can let the shutter speed go up to a crazy 1/25,600th of a second. Now I can definitely expose my subject properly. And if the sun is super bright, I can see all of this in the EVF as well. This also includes the histogram, so I can be sure I don't clip my highlights. That was a full day. I hope you had fun tagging along with me. I had a great day exploring with you too. The PowerShot G5X Mark II has been really versatile in my everyday adventures, and I really enjoyed using it. Check out more of what this camera can do at usa.canon.com. Until the next one, see you later.